Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Scott Bulldog will be in the glow, and everybody's been talking about the perfecto he tossed a few days ago, so today everybody's anxious to see what his encore will be. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Michael Pineda is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, EK?
Only allowed 2 hits in his last start where he got the win and went deep into the ball game. Going to try and do the same in this one here.
Jacoby Ellsbury comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Going out now.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And that includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. And don't give him anything he can drive.
Starlin Castro will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Right now,
and
fellas,
set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
Got him. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. You get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. Dexter Fowler will get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Devin Travis will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Come on, big guy.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot,
come on now, one time right here.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7, left fielder, Billy
Belanger will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games.
Big dog, get your pitch. Nobody better. Yeah, see it, drive it.
Pineda against the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch. Hey, come on, big dog.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0. Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch. Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way.
You got that one. That boy.
And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
batting 8.
Lonnie Chisenhall strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Fielder, Lonnie
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I go!
And reined in, 1 away.
batting 5th, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings
One
through
down.
it for strike 2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game
Batting
off.
6.
Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a look there at the American League leaders in that batting race.
Hey, come on now.
Bottom of the second here with no score. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball, but now...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Aaron Hicks will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning. Into the box now, Rob Refsnyder. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Refsnyder.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Here we go now. Let's go.
After that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Hey, we got one.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ronald Torreyes gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Hey, come on, guys.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury.
Left fielder, number 22.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
You go,
Bulldog trying to get there. 1 out.
The batter, number 14.
Starlin Castro is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
We got one.
I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Chris Carter digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
0-1's the count.
Here's a fastball called for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
We got nobody.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes. Now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting him with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Chase Headley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Here we go.
right by him here. He's set up for another strikeout here to count to 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Bulldog onto the grass.
I got it.
2 down.
The batter.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
Stay ahead.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. 5 innings. Aaron Hicks will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Hey, we got no out.
First offering on its way. That's popped up out towards short right field. Bulldog ranging into the outfield, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Refsnyder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. And you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
The 0-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
And here's the 4-pitch sequence again on show track.
Shortstop.
You'll notice it's all hard stuff early in the count. First 3 pitches, then he pulls the string on him here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
Hey, let's go right here.
Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you're taking it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there, so even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
Get ahead.
Hey, we got one here.
Here's Starlin Castro. And He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Hey, 2 down.
Here's Chris Carter now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Guys.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are. Lonnie Chisenhall digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Still no hits on the board for these guys. And we are seeing some great pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Here we go now.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of his zone.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. It's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Chase Headley will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
All right, come on now.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's in there for strike 1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Called strike 0-2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Gary Sanchez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Ooh, started it with a change, and it's 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up for wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
2 out, nobody on. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Aaron Hicks will stand in now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead. What do you say now?
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling because he's done a heck of a job also.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Rob Snyder will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and
next for the
into it
Yankees,
now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
Ronald Torreyes will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Man, this is history right here, guys. I'm nervous for him, so I'm sure his heart is pounding right now.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
And that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 6-0. So long from the Bronx.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, on no hits, 1 error. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1... We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the first game in the month of June between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on it. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
Scott Bulldog will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
Hey, here we go.
Brett Gardner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here on this one.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup.
Here we go.
He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over 550, so I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you can forget about trying to set up a guy. That's 5 pitches, 5 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, they've got one of the best defensive shortstops, actually the best all-around shortstops in the game in Troy Tulowitzki. Very athletic, makes that play in the hole as well as anybody. Kind of reminds me of that guy, Derek Jeter. Can't wait to see him in this one.
Chris Carter gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Left field and deep. Coleman ranging back.
I got it.
He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Gary Sanchez will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play.
Hey,
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of the offense so far this season.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year.
Right fielder.
He makes quick work with this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
What away?
The Jays Care Foundation is dedicated to supporting programs, groups, and activities that enhance the quality of life of children and youth. Since its inception, the foundation has contributed financially over $1 million to worthwhile programs in the Toronto area. For more information, please contact the Blue Jays front office.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters.
Headley.
Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away. Let's go, boys, let's go.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high stuff.
1-1.
And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Toronto after this. Rob Refsnyder leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
And you'll see where these 3 pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly, they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
Hey, we got 1.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9th, shortstop, Ronald Torreyes.
Ronald Torreyes will stand in. 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Come on, guys.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
2 down, 2 down.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Brett Gardner will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches.
We got no outs here.
Didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far.
Number 14.
Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Into the windup and the pitch. Starlin Castro swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Chris Carter stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
They put him away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gary Sanchez heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting,
Lonnie Chisenhall
right fielder,
in now.
Lonnie
He went down looking at his
Chisenhall.
first trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he'll step off. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Now look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Chase Headley digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
2 down here.
That evens it up 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Hey, come on, guys.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Rob Refsnyder makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Here we go. Pick it
Well,
up.
they
Let's
still
go.
don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of
Go
this
out there,
series,
huh?
but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
All right, come on now.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing.
0-2 is the count.
And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a
One
lot of
down
strikes.
now, 1 down.
got it. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Ronald Torreyes is into the box.
Next for the
He was
Yankees.
a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. On to DC, another strikeout here. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate. Brett Gardner will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game.
Get ahead, stay ahead,
Great
buddy.
pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Hey, we got one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starlin Castro is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Well, Matt, this is just more of the same.
We got two down.
Here we are in June, and he's at the top of the American League leaderboard. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Chris Carter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
I just subbed to you. Can you do same for me?
It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
KK, thanks.
Fans, a reminder that our series with the Yankees continues right here tomorrow.
Subbed back.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a master. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all
Nobody
game.
down here.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1 and 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
And I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching.
Nope, that's down.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now
4
batting,
outs to go. He's feeling the pressure out
Chase
there. He sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
2 down now.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Plays it first here.
Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Rob Refsnyder will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Get ahead, stay ahead right here.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling because he's done a heck of a job also.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
And that's a big one there to start the 9th. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Aaron Hicks is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
Ronald Torreyes will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance.
First here.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Close to 50,000 on their feet here in Toronto. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. It's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. Well, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vaskersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vaskersian, and as we draw nearer... Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jose Iglesias comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Tigers, the shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with the lead for once.
A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Down by 3 after the top of the first, you're already in a big hole. So almost every guy in your lineup becomes a leadoff hitter. Get those guys on to start innings and see if you can get a rally going.
Ernest Rivas is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. You get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Hey, we got 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brian Dozier will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, he had a little bit of a rough one yesterday, but this is a guy they're counting on. He's driven in 9 runs over his last 10 games.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Nick Castellanos will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Hey, strike this guy out. Damn yourself.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 6th.
Alfred Broussard will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
He takes a cold strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count. Fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single digits here again in the second.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Still down 3-0. Tyler Collins will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Nobody out here. Nobody.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
Come on, guys.
Hey, one away. One away.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing on. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, right now, he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
2 down now.
Anthony goes. Will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home.
Hey, come on, guys.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Leading off the inning, Jose Iglesias.
Leading off the 4th
They'll
inning.
need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
First pitch on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch is outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Ernest Rivas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Justin Upton digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Speared on the dive. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Nearly a remarkable play. They score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, 2 down here.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Brian Dozier stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Leading off the inning, Nick Castellanos. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Here comes the first pitch.
Sup man, how's the night treating ya, LOL?
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 strikes.
Got no one out now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
Don't know yet, awake since 10 minutes LOL, but the coffee is fucking
good.
good.
The second time now as he looks at a called strike, it's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
LMFO.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Ball.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So far this year, nobody's had an answer.
Hey, play the first. Play the first.
Dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock
In 1, 2, and
solid
0
well.
LOL.
Tyler Collins will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing.
First, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. James McCann will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Right
1, 2, win, 0
lost.
lost.
For another strikeout here, the count to 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Yeah, LOL.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Damn LOL.
Anthony Goes
Center fielder, number
is into
12.
the box. He was a strikeout
Anthony
victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here we go, guys.
In there at the knees, strike one.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Can't say that for the rest of the team. I keep winning no-hitters and yet our stats are still in the shitter, lol.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters, 13 strikeouts now.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on Show Track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
Here we go.
Could we see another strikeout here?
It's you the
0-2
team,
now.
lol.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still find themselves down 6-zip.
Yeah, lol, guess I am the team.
Ernest Rivas steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Go.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hey, cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Well, Matt, this is just more of the same for him. Here we are in June, and he's at the top of the American League leaderboard. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Justin Upton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
0-1.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nick Castellanos will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. And you've got to love a pitcher that can finish when he starts.
Stay ahead now.
He's a workhorse if I ever saw one, and a great competitor, too.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the line, but this is a foul ball.
1 out now.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Hey!
That's taken.
No
now
ball,
it's 0-2.
2
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Tyler Collins will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, now we got 2.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. James McCann will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just nail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Struck him out, and a new record. 21 strikeouts in this one.
And that's the big one right there. Strikeout number 300 for the year. Heck, even getting 200 nowadays is really something, but 3, that's really an accomplishment.
Anthony goes.
Hey, get ahead
stand
right
in
here.
for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up
again,
there and put a
LOL.
good swing on the ball.
One down. 1 down.
"12 games, 300 strikes, LOL."
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Yeah, and the strikeouts just continue to pile up out there for both guys. That's the 3rd time he's set him down so far tonight.
Jose Iglesias will stand in now.
3-0-3 and counting, LOL.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Yeah, here we go.
After 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
2 strikes.
And that's cut on and missed. So now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike, looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
.306.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one
If the real Blue Jays could play like this.
Tonight. Nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top.
Same. And I'm in Quebec. Nice LOL. I'm only 2 hours east of the station LOL. Fucking YouTube cunt, she can't talk. Yeah LOL, a YouTube accent LOL. No wonder some chick shot up the place the other day LOL. Stormy Daniel could be nice LOL. Fuck yeah, it listen to her voice 247. Needed that LOL.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Scott Bulldog will be our subject, and he really had it all working in his last start, collecting the complete game shutout for his efforts.
Well, it was just one of those dominant
There's no way I should be 3-0 and 3-5, no fucking way.
I mean, sure, his team got him at least one run, but the way he was throwing, it looked like he could have kept going all day. That's a game he'll remember for a long time.
Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Steve, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
You know, these guys fall out of bed every morning.
Hey, no outs here.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay.
So that really makes it tough on an opposing
number
defense
24.
And a pitching staff. So if they just keep the approach that they've had so
go.
far, they're golden.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And, Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Time now
Rays, it's a new team.
Starting 9.
First time I see them.
On, EK?
Yeah, guys, I love what Logan Forsythe does for this lineup. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Tampa Bay been in the Loge for years, LOL.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch.
Oh. LOL. Yeah, but they don't play up here much at all.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Aw, keep flapping your gums, bitch. Go take a seat on the bench, LOL.
First with nobody on.
Come on, guys.
A little party there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, got him
LOL.
swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Steven Sung will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Evan Longoria will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point.
Nope.
Now a changeup here to start things
go.
out. It does dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
All right, now we're going to take a look at the location of the last 2 pitches on show track. The 1-1 pitch is right at the knees. That's perfect. And then he gets them to go just a little bit lower on the 1 and 2, and he swings right over the top of it.
Brad Miller will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason.
0-1's the count.
His contract is up after
2 down
this
here.
year.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been
scuffling
lately. So they're not.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Troy Tulowitzki will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Smoke break
And
LOL.
just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. EK, the Rays,
LOL.
as they begin play here this afternoon. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And any time you can come into someone else's house and come out of it with a sweep, really lifts your whole ball club. That's what these guys are looking to do if they can take this 3rd and final game here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
One time.
Sent on the ground out the
beat
second.
it out. Come on.
Forsythe has it. A quick out number 1. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, well, Logan Forsythe, he doesn't have show-stopping speed, but his defense is highly regarded for a good reason. He's had some trouble staying healthy, but that shouldn't overshadow some of his great performances.
Dexter Fowler gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Here we go.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Devin Travis will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Ball one.
And a ball 1-0.
Stay hot up there. That two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Short, hit hard, fielded cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw.
Batting eighth.
Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Kevin Pillar will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Right here, kid.
Odorizzi comes set. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Come on, big guy.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the third with no score. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the third inning of this one. Logan Forsythe leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's one away.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Hey, we got one.
First pitch on its way. Michael Saunders is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Plays it first.
Kurt Casale will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
We got 2 down.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Lewis Williams is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Designated hitter.
Still pretty early, but
Lewis
they don't have any hits
Williams.
yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown
I got the count.
well.
0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
And not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Get ahead right here.
Jackie Jolly will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Trying to strike him out for the second time.
What away?
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table set. I mean, they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Kiermaier.
Hey, come on, guys.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Steven Sung heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead, still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on
Damn,
base
still 0-0.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is
Yeah,
where
I know,
getting the
LOL
leadoff
shitty.
guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2
You're
now.
the team man.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson.
I got it.
Ground, and a rather easy first out.
The third baseman, number 3.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Hey.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
0-2.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Brad Miller digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still on. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 down. Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Logan Forsythe makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Popped high in the air.
Ball.
And there's out number 1. Michael Saunders is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
All right, come on.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Now to the plate, Kurt Casale. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here,
and he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Lewis Williams will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
They've got no outs.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Jackie Jolly.
Jackie Jolly stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
0-2.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon, and this, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Steven Sung will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out.
Hey, come on, now here we go.
That bat could be huge if they just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
On the ground up the middle. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Third baseman number 3,
Evan Longoria, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they found him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you.
Hey, now we got two.
Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 24. Logan Forsythe will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also. And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Corey Dickerson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here. With
I said extra innings, LOL.
Hey, now we got one. We got one.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, come on now.
Here we go. Swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustment. A good heater right there. We'll take a look at it again on Show Track. Guys, that's already his 2nd strikeout of the inning, and he's done it on a minimum of 6 pitches.
Kirk Casale got a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, we got 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line.
Guess not, LOL.
No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets.
LOL.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 1-0.
Prob switch to trials, LOL.